capture Jamie and Siggy's voice. It doesn't work on mine. So yeah.
I mean, it could, but
Then I'll be really
he's
quiet
the one who does it to
on
himself.
stream. I would be really quiet on stream.
Oh, really? Is
Yeah,
that how it works?
because I was looking at the audio levels beforehand, and like, I'll share my screen so you can see. So if you like were to say something right now,
No, what do you
so
want
like,
me to say?
do you see this right here? So like, do you
Yeah.
see how you're like jumping up to here? I was like down here at the
Yeah.
max. Yeah,
Wow.
I don't know why, but yeah.
Yeah, but when you're not on it, you fucking peak.
So do you. Here you
I'm
are.
not
You're in
peaking.
the red.
Nah, you hit the fucking M.
All right. Yeah, that's true. Here, I'll turn it down a little bit. It's fine.
Blowing people's fucking earbuds and
It's
headphones out.
fine. It's fine.
So,
So
anyways, yeah, welcome to Sass. What
28.
episode
Yeah,
28?
28.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, Jimmy's
Yeah.
MIA. Probably dealing with school stuff or family stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
She's still youngin.
Yep.
But anyways, what do you want to start with today,
We could
Drunk?
start with anything, dude.
Fuck. Sword and Shield. Let's fucking start with that.
Okay.
It's gonna be out Friday.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna
I'm
get
not
it,
gonna get it even used anymore. Like.
but I won't get it probably like opening night. Like I'm not that hyped about it. Like if anything, I'll probably get like Saturday. Like maybe.
So let's talk about the new updates, or should I say leaks, that are coming out.
Go for it.
Only 84 Pokemon in the new region. And I don't know if that counts Galarian forms. If it does, that's really sad. If it doesn't, that's still really fucking sad. And 144 moves have been cut from the game. Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on it?
Disappointing actually.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, Gen 2 added 100 Pokemon. Didn't add 120.
Okay. Still more than the newest
Alright.
game. That's
Yeah.
really sad.
I'll go through it.
Okay.
I'll go through. Johto added 2. Hoenn added 3. Is it Sinnoh for Diamond
Yeah.
Pro, right? They added 107. Black and White added 156. So they added more than first gen. Because first gen was 151. Okay, yeah, no. X and Y added 72. I never liked X and Y. Go figure. But yeah, 7th gen added what? 88. And Sword and Shield added 80 what?
84,
right?
Or something like that, yeah. 84.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, they're on the low end, but they're not the lowest. What? Side games?
No, because I thought... Hold on.
What?
If you're talking about, like, strictly new Pokemon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Johto added 100. Okay.
That's what I'm looking at.
How much did Hoenn add?
Hoenn added 100.
I thought X and Y added a lot, to be honest.
No, they didn't. I thought they were shit games.
At least they actually updated the graphics from 2D to actually 3D. So then they weren't lying when they actually had to. Back when they made X and Y, they actually had to remake every Pokemon model in 3D. Sword and Shield didn't.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Sword and Shield didn't. Like let's put that out right now. Sword and Shield didn't update a single model. They made new models, sure, the 84 Pokemon for Galar, but other than that, they really didn't do anything. Like, because if you look at Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and you look at Pokemon Sword and Shield, they're literally the same models. They've been using the same models since X and Y.
Okay.
So they didn't have to make every Pokemon from scratch.
How do I put this? Like, what do you expect them to change?
Okay, well, no, they literally.
Like, I understand
no,
make them
they
look better,
literally
like...
said. They literally said they updated all the graphics. They made.
No,
they made better.
Like that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking you what you expect them to do.
No, okay.
Like
I didn't. No, so I.
Like, well, I want to see what you want.
I honestly didn't expect them to update any Pokemon models. Like, I wasn't expecting that. I was like expecting like a fully fleshed out Pokemon game with some new features. Like that was it, right?
Okay.
And it was gonna be on Switch, and it was gonna be cool because it's essentially a console, so it can, and that console can handle The Witcher 3. So I was hoping, yes, sure, they should update maybe some graphics, make it a little higher resolution, right? And I was like, okay, that was all I expected. Then E3 2019 came. National Dex Cut. I was like, okay, I've been expecting this for a while. All right, it kind of hurts, but all right. But then they said you wouldn't be able to transfer in Pokemon, which I was like, that's a bad move, first of all. And then they're like, we did this because we wanted to balance out competitive, and we wanted to essentially make better animations. So I was like, oh, cool. It's going to be a really good-looking Pokemon game. And then all the footage came out. And it's really shitty animations, and it's reused animations from previous games.
I would say the Dynamax is not bad. If they transferred it to everything else, that would have been great. Yeah. But it wasn't. From what you're telling me, I don't know. I haven't played the game. Yes, I can see all the problems.
So okay, so
I'm not there.
So they were like trying to reason like there's a give and take, but all I've been seeing is just taking and taking, and then Pokemon, the Game Freak isn't really giving anything, you know. So that's why I'm mainly upset. Like I was probably still gonna buy the game with the Dex cut, right? Because that's gonna eventually happen. Like, because it's Nintendo, they focus more on like being cheap and like being like affordable and all that.
But I don't. Here, I'll put it. I don't see the Dex cut being permanent.
Right now, I don't. With all the backlash, I don't see it being permanent.
No, not even then. I don't see it. You can't make all these fucking Pokemon models and shit and not, include them ever again. Like that's real fucking stupid. Because there's some value in them. Because there's like people that love like first gen. First gen's fucking everywhere, and that's
really fucking irritating. Beat says, "Will someone please help that teddy bear?"
Barely. They barely do anything for second gen.
Yeah.
Third gen, my fucking favorite gen. They fucking killed it in that for me.
I loved Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, honestly.
No, I'm talking about the first games. They fucking
I know, but like
the remakes were good, yes. I still hold the originals higher than the remakes. Specifically those. Diamond and Pro were good games too. Solid. They had enough story and a balance of like battles to make it perfect. That was another good games, like back to back. Like it started to fall off after a while, like
Black and White
Black and
I
White Two.
thought were like
That's
really good games because they actually so
no. I would say they were okay. The second ones where they fixed everything were
yeah.
good. Yes. Uh it's like the
Mm-hmm.
Sun and Moon. They had to fix shit. X and Y I did not like. I thought they were. They didn't have a story that's like I can't
All I
remember.
remember is there was like this dude who was like I don't know. It was like this dude who had like a lost Pokemon. That's all I
Exactly.
remember. But okay,
Exactly.
so I do think Black and White were good because they updated the sprites, which I thought were good. And then X and Y, I was like, I really don't care about the story. It's a Pokemon game. I want to catch Pokemon in battle. And that's it. And its graphics were way better than any previous Pokemon game. Like I think that.
Well, it's because
Yes.
they made it 3D.
Yes.
That's like they.
Yeah. So
they
that was
overhauled.
a give and take. They like took like really like they gave us a really bland Pokemon game, but then they gave us like a huge graphical update.
Yeah.
I just don't see Sword and Shield giving us anything new, really. Other than Dynamaxing new Pokemon and a new region.
And the new ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because some of them look good.
Yes.
I'll say
I
that.
do think that new Scarvery Knight, or whatever his name is, Scarver Knight? Corviknight, yes.
Corviknight.
But Dynamaxing is just shit, in my opinion, to be honest.
Okay, here.
I refer to it as like the dollar store version of Mega Evolution. They essentially do the same thing.
I don't.
Right? And yet,
I don't
okay.
see that.
Hold on.
You know what I see? Mario gave a Mega Mushroom to fucking a Pokemon he saw, and that's pretty much what he does. It's like a Mega Mushroom that you give your Pokemon.
Okay, so yes, Dynamaxing and Gigantamaxing sometimes have different looks to Pokemon.
But I mean, even that's stupid. It's like you give a Pokemon a fucking star from Mario, and then it get fucking invincible for a second.
With Mega Evolution,
like
it actually like had a competitive like reason to it. Like, oh, you had to choose one Pokemon that can only one Pokemon that can Mega Evolve on your team to Mega Evolve at a certain time, and like it actually like had originality to it. Like it gave Pokemon a new form, it boosted the stats, and only certain Pokemon could do it. So it had like a competitive reason for it as well.
But okay, you're pointing that out, but I can also see this as being a reason too, because you would have to choose when to use it, and you have to know how long it lasts.
Every Pokemon can do it,
and yeah, but then again, that still doesn't make it easier, because if you're going up against a team that fucking Gigantamax is a Pokemon that can just sweep your whole team, you're kind of fucked. Because they even have abilities that affect like your
but the whole
Pokemon.
competitive reason with Mega Evolutions was only certain Pokemon can do it, like Gengar, Mewtwo, Steelix. Could Steelix Mega Evolve? I can't remember. Yeah. So like only certain Pokemon can do it, but now it's like every Pokemon can do it. So,
well, I mean, there's a difference between what's it called,
Gigantamaxing and Dynamaxing.
Yeah, Dynamaxing is the Dynamaxing. I think will play a bigger part now because those provide special abilities. Like for example, Butterfree. If you do that, it can either paralyze, sleep, or poison. I think, right? And that can help you. You know, just roll the dice and you can fuck somebody over. So I mean, there's goods and bads.
Yeah.
Yeah, Speed. I'm fucking comparing Pokemon to Mario because they just keep big.
That's so stupid.
But like that's what I'm saying. Like, I see good and bad.
Yeah.
I don't.
I do like the fact with the Dynamaxing that you can. So like I know I was bashing on it earlier for it being able to do every Pokemon, but I do like it that you can do every Pokemon.
It balances the fucking competitive side.
But the Dex cut though doesn't balance the competitive side.
That's true.
So like they balanced it with
But then
Dynamaxing,
again, it
and then
does.
they just like,
Okay,
now let's just unbalance it.
no, hold on, stop. That's not true. Actually, if you think about it, you don't have to go through all 1,000 something now, right? You would have to go through the certain ones that you have. Because if you had all fucking Pokemon that could turn giant and boost their stats, you would have to worry because you could fucking put out any fucking 1,000 Pokemon and not expect what the
Yes, but
fuck they're
there's
gonna
always
bring.
like a meta, like certain, like with the really competitive scene. Like if you look at like the Pokemon video game World Masters or whatever, they only have like
Mhm.
every trainer always has like the same 6 Pokemon because they're the meta.
Yeah, I know, but like, how to put it? That I guess with the full decks, that could fuck up the meta in a sense because there wouldn't be an exact meta because there's too many to choose from. Like there could be a meta team that counters the other meta team, and if you go against each other, you're kind of fucked because it's just you have to roll the luck. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. I.
Like there
I.
would be
I know.
so
I
much
understand.
options that people would be overwhelmed,
Yes.
and it would be
I
hard to find a
understand
balance for
that,
it.
but I think like every game changes the meta, you know. So like, there's gonna be a new meta.
Yeah, because yeah, Pokemon with great abilities.
Yes, but they also have rules in place to prevent that. You know what I mean? So like
Yeah.
in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, like the meta was Kyogre and Suicune or whatever. But then it was like the new meta was you can only use Pokemon from the Alola region. Like that was in the rule set. And then so like even if they include it, so like the new, I'm guessing the new, like basically to fuck up the new ruling, they're just like, oh, let's only have Pokemon from the Galar region. But like they should just make the new rule you can only use Pokemon found in the Galar region. Because because I actually did tournaments, so I kind of know what the fuck I'm talking about. So like if you transferred a Pokemon from Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, you couldn't use that in a competitive tournament. So you would have to get Pokemon from Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and then use that in a battle, but you couldn't transfer it. For old 100% Pokemon, it would have to be new 100% and meta Pokemon. So like even if you were able to have all 1,000 Pokemon in the Galar region, they would probably have a new rule saying you can only use Pokemon found in the Galar region.
And I get that. But like at that point, people would bitch about it,
No one complained when Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon did it.
but they didn't have a full Pokedex.
The what?
They didn't have the complete Pokedex.
Yes. What's the problem with Galar having a full Pokedex?
But that's what I'm saying. Sun and Moon did
Yes.
not have it.
Yes. But you can only use Pokemon found in. So like so say Sword and Shield had national decks, right?
Okay.
Strictly speaking in a competitive sense, like fuck catching them all, like just getting new Pokemon and finding like, so yes, you could be able to transfer in Pokemon, but you still couldn't use them competitively.
Exactly. So what's the incentive?
For like casual fans. So like
Yeah, but I mean,
they're like appealing to casual, so like they want to appeal to the entire Pokemon community, right? Like that's their best incentive. Like Game Freak and the Pokemon company's best like choice is to appeal to every Pokemon fan. So they have the Galarian decks, like the full decks with Pokemon that they added and all the Pokemon that can be found in the Galar region. Then they have the national decks. This is what they did for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. You could transfer them in, but you couldn't use them in a competitive sense. So it wouldn't fuck over competitive players, but you'd still appease your casual fans who've held on to Pokemon since since Red and Green. Oh.
But I thought you couldn't transfer over every Pokemon. That's what I'm saying.
So in
'Cause I don't
Ultra
think
Sun
they
and
have
Ultra
the
Moon,
Pokedex
yes, you
in them.
could, with Pokemon Bank.
Oh, they finally
Yeah, in
did
Ultra
it.
Sun and
Okay.
Ultra Moon, you could. But with Pokemon Sword and Shield, you can't even do that anymore. So you're saying, sure, let's appease the competitive scene, which is a small portion of the like wider Pokemon audience. But let's say like fuck you to all the like hardcore fans that been playing our game.
But I don't. Okay, like I feel like that's even not even a big number either.
So
Because I know there's a shit ton of casual players that don't care about completing
yes,
Pokedex.
but like for like a lot of players that held on to their Pokemon for a while, or like just have like a favorite Pokemon, right? Because like everyone has their
Yeah.
favorite, and they might not be able to.
But you're acting like they're not. They're
No,
never gonna complete the
like
Pokedex.
of course they're gonna like add Pokemon in later
So
games.
they can't just wait.
Like of course they're gonna add Pokemon in later games, but like if you
Exactly.
want to have the newest Pokemon game and you don't want to play it for because it doesn't have your favorite Pokemon, then you're just gonna end up waiting another year. And if you pay for Pokemon Home, which you have to pay for, and it's a monthly subscription, then you're just gonna be paying every fucking month until the new game comes out with your favorite Pokemon in it.
Well, you don't have to pay for it. You can just wait until the game that comes out that you want.
Well, okay, so yes, you could do that. You could do that with Pokemon Bank.
Because you stated before, and like I'm bringing this up because I can talk about this later. The 3DS, the 3DS is still going to try to keep live. So there is no rush to transfer your Pokemon right now, specifically. So I don't see why the big issue is, oh, we need to do this now. Like, yes, I understand that your favorite Pokemon is not going to be in this game, but you wouldn't be able to access it either way until you fucking finish the fucking game. So I don't see why you're rushing because they're trying to push you to meet new Pokemon. And if you don't want to, play the game because it has your Pokemon in it, then why don't you just play the same game that you do enjoy? Because I understand that, you're going to want what you're going to want. Me being that, Trico's not in this. Trico's my favorite Pokemon. I'm fine with him not being in it. Like, I'm not going to freak out if he's not in games. Like, it's been happening for years. It's not like I lost mine. I still have mine. But it's not, I don't have the incentive to, oh, I want to play this game and I want to bring him right away and do this and that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't see... Like, I think... Yes, there's a lot of people mad, but I feel like it's not as big as majority is.
What do you mean? Like, you don't think...
I don't think it's the biggest...
So you don't think that the fans... So, like, you don't think that fans that are mad about the National Dex cut are the majority?
Are the majority, yes.
Twitter would like to disagree.
Because I'm pretty sure
Twitter would like to disagree.
Twitter...
Okay, so
hold up.
If you
like,
go,
there's a lot of
if you
things
go
that
to Twitter and YouTube comments and Instagram comments and all that, like any Pokemon social media, majority of the tweets are hashtag bring back National Dex.
Okay, but think about this. There's a majority of the community that doesn't comment whatsoever.
Yes.
There's a shit ton of people that don't comment ever.
I agree.
And I'm pretty sure they don't care.
To be honest, I think it's half. I honestly think it's like 52, 49. Like, I think it's like relatively half.
Like, if anything, yeah, I would say maybe it's 40-50 or 40-60. And I can see that, but like, I don't see what the big issue is. If they were so upset about it before now, why wasn't there such a big outrage?
So there have been reasonings for that. So like, yes, so like people have been just like going along with the Pokemon games, and like yes, they've been cutting content, but like I think that cutting the National Dex, like a lot of people say cutting the National Dex was the last straw. Like that's what a lot of people say. Like.
Okay, but like now that they noticed it, they didn't notice it in Sun and Moon.
No. But you were able to transfer Pokemon into Sun and Moon.
Like not even in Pokedex?
Yeah. You were always able to transfer Pokemon, but now you can't even transfer Pokemon in.
If anything, I might be able to see them doing that. So fake, like, I guess insert them.
So okay, so in Pokemon Let's Go. So it was only you were only able to have the the cancel Pokemon, but there was coding for every other generation. Yeah.
Exactly. Like they're still using the same base. So that's what I'm saying. If they ever decide to have,
I
I feel like it's
highly,
just gonna
I
unlock everything
honestly
else.
doubt that they would update the game.
But that's what I'm saying. If they decide to, because I'm pretty sure with everything that they're doing now, the only thing that they're gonna do is release a fucking Mega Shield or
Yeah,
something like that.
the
Just so it fixes like Black and White 2, like
Ultra
Sun
Sun
and
and
Moon,
Ultra Moon. Yeah.
Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be Super Sword,
And I
Super
feel like
Shield,
that's what
and
they're
yeah,
gonna say.
but that sucks though because then you're now fragmenting the player base again because everyone who bought Sword and Shield won't have the latest game. Because now they're going to I literally just bought this $60 game last year, and now you're releasing basically the same game, but with a few minor updates when you couldn't just update this previous game.
No, and I agree with that. Like, like my problem with Pokemon right now is that they're releasing games yearly.
Yeah,
That's fucking them up.
honestly,
That is really fucking
they
them
shouldn't
up.
release games yearly. It should be like every 2-3 years.
And my also problem with that is it's fucking them so much, and it's pissing me off because they used to do
Yes,
remakes,
they don't even do remakes anymore.
and I want to see a Black.
You want to see
no,
Diamond and Pearl?
Diamond and Pearl
Yeah,
remake.
everyone has been asking for a Diamond and Pearl remake. I don't see anyone who disagrees with that statement. I would love to see a Diamond and Pearl remake.
Because if they make a good game, it's gonna last for 2 years. If it's a good game, like they used to, like the 2 year period, people were happy with that because they were fucking good games. They weren't rushing them.
So like,
and they released a remake, and then another 2 years. Like
the only
it can
reason
hold people off. For
the
2
only
years.
reason why you would have a yearly release is if you have online services that basically have microtransactions in the games. And Pokemon is a family game. It's directed towards kids, so that like Pokemon Nintendo specifically would not allow microtransactions like from a first party developer. You know what I mean?
So okay, and I get that, but like going through it, what's their incentive to release a
There
game
is
here?
no incentive.
It's either
Yeah.
exactly. So it's either someone pressuring them or they're fucking money hungry right now.
They're probably fucking money hungry, honestly.
But like, why? They have so
They
much money.
are
That comes
the
in
biggest
merchandise, through
IP
games.
in the world. There is no reason why. Yeah.
Exactly.
So like, not everyone has a Nintendo system, right? So like, but they still have the TV show. They still have the movies. They still have the toys, the cards. Yes. So
like they have so much.
I do think that the video games are like the biggest like money the bread makers or whatever. You know what I mean? But like there's
okay.
if you if you still like delay a game, right? If then everyone's just gonna be like, oh, I can't wait for the next game. It's gonna be so good because it's been in development for 3 years. This game has been in development for a year, or like 2 years.
Exactly.
So like, it's that should have been a red flag like off the start. That it's only been in development for like 2 to a year. You know what I mean? So like that should have been the first red flag. And like if they just delay the game and work on it, right? Then they would make a good game. Because even like Shigeru Miyamoto has this quote or whatever, and I'm not sure if it's fucking real, but like he says a delayed game can be good. A rushed game will never be good. I'm not sure if that's even fucking real. But like, if they were just like, hey, we heard your feedback, we're gonna delay the game and make sure it's good. Then, and it'll probably be out by fucking February. But they just want it out before the holiday season, so all the parents who are buying the kids presents buy the game.
Yeah.
Before the holiday season.
And I feel like they need
like a reality check, and
stop.
I think the backlash online has been the reality check, hopefully, and the next release will be good.
Because I mean, I understand that. Like I said, I don't think it's like the big majority of the community, but I feel like it's big enough to make an impact.
So like, I know that there's gonna be like the national dex cut. Like I've been expecting that. There's been over 1,000 Pokemon now. So, but their excuse was we made better animations and better graphics, but they like really haven't backed that up, and all the footage is like really shitty animations.
I'll say
and shit.
I don't know. I feel like the in-game world.
Oh yeah,
is fucking great.
It does. Like I
feel like that's what they were talking about.
No, but they specifically said animations.
Exactly. That's what I feel like they're talking about.
But it's really shitty animations. Like they've. So do you know how from Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon he has like that hand thing where he moves like, and then the new rival of Gala literally does the same thing frame for frame. It's bad. Like it's I would understand if like if they like updated the animations and all that, but they just didn't. They're reusing animations, and like a lot of like games journalists will defend them and be like, oh, they don't want to like have their employees under stress. Then just fucking delay the game. Like release it next year.
But then again, it's on them too because they had half their team working on it.
Game Freak should have not been working on a second game while working on Pokemon.
If anything, they could have worked on it if they weren't as busy. Like after you finish.
No, not even. Not even. Like I would be happy if they like did their game right. They did their game, and I was like, okay, it was bad. Let's work on Pokemon, and they made Pokemon better. Like I would be happy if they delayed Pokemon even further to work on their game first. But they were just like, now we're just gonna work on both our games, and I don't know about Pokemon Sword and Shield. Like, hey, it could be a great fucking game, but the Town Hero sucked. It received awful reviews. Yeah.
Oh yeah. If we're talking about games comparatively, fucking Sword and Shield is fucking miles ahead of this fucking trash of a game that they were working on.
Like, the new Pokemon game will probably be better than the new game. Maybe that was their plan. They were like, hey, let's release a really shitty game, so that gets all the bad reviews, and then let's release this game, and it'll receive marginally better reviews because it's better than the new game. Maybe that was their plan.
Well, maybe.
Like, who knows? But they're not making any good decisions lately.
And I'll say this, though. not to shit on you, but I feel like you will get.
I know. I'm
not anytime soon. I would say not anytime soon. But at some point.
Honestly not gonna get the game. Like I'm sad. I'm not gonna get the game.
I feel like
Game Freak hasn't earned the status of this is a AAA game, so we're charging AAA prices. They've made a $40 DS game for the Switch. That's it. So it's not worth $60 in my opinion. I'm not gonna get it at all. I'm gonna wait till next year and get that game. If they make a new game and fix it. I'm gonna be playing Pokemon MMO. Like it's a fan game and I like it a lot. It's not too graphically demanding. It's 2D sprites. But that's the Pokemon game I'm gonna be playing. I'm gonna be playing Pokemon MMO.
I don't know. I feel like you'll get it when it's like super.
If it's like $10, sure.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's probably when you're gonna get it. I'm not gonna say it like you're gonna pay fucking $30. No, I know you're not gonna.
If it's $10, right? I'll get it.
Yeah.
Just to like have the collection, you know.
Exactly. Like I didn't think like you're gonna get it because
I probably won't even fucking play it to be honest. Like.
But I mean, if you do, it won't last.
It'll probably be 20 minutes. Let's be honest.
And if anything, the only reason I can see you playing it is if there's only like you can only get certain Pokemon in those.
Yes.
Games, and you want that.
Yeah, it'd probably be like for the legendaries.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay.
But that's what I'm saying. I still see you getting.
Okay,
Like,
fair
no
enough.
matter how much you hate the game, you're still a fan.
Fair enough.
And that's what
Sure. Fair enough. I'll get it, like, in 5 years when the game is stupid cheap, but I'm not gonna get it at the $60 price range. And fair enough. I'll get it. I'll get it just
I'm
to
not
be
saying
like
that.
a completionist. Like that's probably the only reason. But I'm not gonna get it
Yeah.
when it's 60. I'm not gonna get it when it's 40. I'm gonna get it when it's like $10. When I could buy it on like fucking Macari. I don't know.
Watch them fucking just open and fix everything.
Oh, if they fix
updates.
fucking
That'd be fucking amazing.
fucking everything about the game, I'll get it. At $60.
Okay. I wouldn't say they would fix everything. I'm hoping they'll
If
fix
they fix
major problems.
like really bad animations, like the really bad animations, and they patch in the Pokemon, and you're able to not like in the game, but like at least you're able to transfer in Pokemon, and they patch all like the really shitty animations. Sure,
Yeah.
I might get it at $40, but
You're not paying full price. I get it. Hey, Kat, what's up?
yes, we're a bunch of nerds talking about Pokemon, and we've been talking about Pokemon for half an hour.
Alright.
So let's fucking move on.
Yeah, I know. I was like, okay, is anything else?
No, let's fucking move on. Holy shit.
All right, cool. So, T.I. taking his daughter to the doctor's appointment. We're going on to this topic now.
We went from
Kid friendly to not kid friendly.
we went from kid friendly to
Hey.
sexual to borderline sexual harassment.
Exactly. Like, so what are your thoughts on T.I. taking his daughter to see if her hymen is still
I'm
intact?
honestly surprised the daughter hasn't sued him for sexual harassment. Has he like made a
'Cause
She's
how old
18.
is she?
She's an adult.
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
She's like 18, 20, something like that. But she's an
Yeah.
adult.
Yeah, like that's fucking
has he made
weird.
an apology? I feel like I've heard that he's made an apology, but I'm not too sure. So
No, I don't think he's made an apology. I think he's like doing something that was good, but it's still fucking creepy.
it's
What else?
super fucking creepy.
Like,
Huh.
I don't know how I feel about that. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm googling this right now to see something.
Well, you can see if he made an apology. Because that's fucking weird.
T.I.'s daughter unfollows him and her family after his hymen comments.
Oh, shit.
So the daughter's definitely upset.
Well, no shit. It went
Yeah.
fucking public.
I don't see any.
Like,
I don't
that's
see
fucking
any
embarrassing.
apology. I just see all the headlines saying she unfollowed him and is upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't. Like, what do you mean? I didn't. Yeah. I don't think. We don't know.
Yeah, Jamie. We don't know if it's family issues or just like school issues. But if it's either of those, that should stay private.
Or she's asleep.
She's
to be honest.
she's probably asleep. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I messaged her. She didn't say anything, so we did without her.
Yeah. What? Oh yeah. So now that we've basically covered the TI thing, that's it.
Yeah, go fast ride it.
Ghostbusters 3. Have you heard of it? So,
What?
Okay, so.
What?
What was that?
That was a hair in my mouth.
So
But yeah, what?
So there's a director actually doing the fandom a fucking favor. It's not gonna be called Ghostbusters 3. It's gonna be called Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Is he gonna bring back the old actress?
Yes. So he has all the original actors except the like the dead one. I forget his name. Cat,
What the
what?
fuck?
You might get evicted tomorrow.
You fucking threw us
What?
off. Oh, yeah, what?
Do you want to jump in this call? Like what?
Yeah,
You want to talk about it? Give us some content.
You want to vent?
if you
whatever.
want to keep that shit private, that's fine. But yeah. What?
But anyways, what were we talking about?
Sure.
The fandom, yes.
Cat said sure. So let's
Yeah, you just keep talking about the Ghostbusters thing.
let's get
I'll
Cat in
do
here.
I got it, Doug. I'm telling you.
All right.
Okay, cool. Never mind.
So
Fucking hell.
So yeah.
Anyways,
So some director is like doing the fandom a favor after the 2016 disaster that was the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, like that one wasn't like
I
guess
heard
how to put
it
with the right intention. It's not to please the fans.
was to
it's
be woke.
I guess in a sense.
That was it.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Oh, guys can do it. We can too. That's
yeah,
pretty
but
much that.
like I never even fucking watched the film. I just heard it was an unfunny piece of trash. Like, I
I
heard.
mean, if anything, if they would have put a thought into it,
So I heard there were cameos from like yeah.
the original.
That
Yeah.
was it. Like that was the only like.
Yeah.
All right, so Kat, what happened?
Holy shit.
So, Devil, who's my boyfriend's brother, moved out,
Yeah.
right? And he only gave us like a 2-day warning that he was leaving. And he owes like he owes $700 a month for rent. That's his half of the rent that he has to pay. So instead of paying this, he skipped town and left us high and dry, so we can't pay rent. And we just got a letter in the mail stating we have to pay rent tomorrow or we have to leave. We have to vacate. We have a 72-hour notice to vacate.
Wait, so you pay $1,400 for rent?
Yeah. It's a 4-bedroom house with a big old backyard, and we're in a school district, and and just add a bunch of shit that makes it a really great place.
Yeah, okay, that's fair then. But if it's just you and your boyfriend living there, then I would say you better look for like a smaller apartment, cause
yeah. Well, we're trying to move out. It's just I have to get a job first, and then we can get a loan from the bank, which is what we're gonna do to get an apartment. So we decided, all right, I have a job interview for Thursday, so I can get a job, and then once I get my first paycheck, we go to the bank and tell them we need a loan, which we've already talked to them before about it, and they said they'd give us the loan as long as I have proof of income on my half.
Okay.
So as soon as I have a job, we'll be okay. But
why don't you go for like a townhouse or something?
Well, we're gonna do an apartment. We found an apartment already. We have the apartment, like we know what we want to move into. It's in our price range. We'll know we'll be able to cover the bills and everything. We just don't have the money right now saved up to move into it. So we have it all figured out. We just need the money right now. So we just got the letter in the mail today stating that if we don't pay rent, we'll be evicted. Oof. And we were like, okay, shit. So we have to pay it tomorrow or we have to get out. And so we called our landlord who we pay the rent to, and we were like, hey, we don't have the money tomorrow, but we do have it on Friday because my boyfriend gets a loan from his job on Friday to pay the rent.
And he just was not buying it.
And he said because it's already in the document stating what day we have to pay rent, the actual owner of the house would have to give us the okay. And he was pretty much telling us he doesn't think she'll give us the okay, but he'll talk to her tomorrow about it. So we have to wait till tomorrow to see whether or not we have to vacate or not. So
yikes.
Yeah, this is my nightmare that I'm living in right now. We have had such bad luck these past few weeks. It's not even funny. So we're just playing the waiting game right now. And when our other roommate, which is my boyfriend's brother, left, he swore to us that he wasn't leaving us high and dry, that he was going to send us money as soon as he left. I called him on his bluff. I said, no, you're not going to send us money. You know you're not going to send us money. Do not tell us this because we're going to be expecting it. And he swore to me up and down. He's like, no, don't worry. I'm not going to let you guys be evicted because my name's on the lease too. You know, that means an eviction on my papers too.
So
And da da
you
da.
technically could sue him.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. And that's what my boyfriend is about it. He's like, he's telling me, he's like, I'm going to sue him for it. I'm going to sue him for the money. And I was like, that's great and all, but we need the money
Yeah.
tomorrow. I mean, you could sue him, but we're not going to get that money anytime soon. So my boyfriend, he's stressed. He's pissed. He wants to kill somebody, mostly his brother. But,
You're just gonna stalk him on Facebook for like
But-
a couple of weeks and find out where he is.
no,
Listen, I
I'd
don't
say
have a
that.
certain set of skills, but I have Facebook, and I'll find you, and I will kill you.
yeah, but now we're just in this mess, and we have another roommate right now who's staying with us, but he just moved in with us to take over
Mhm.
half the bills, and he's still trying to find a job.
Yikes.
So he's supposed to have a job soon, and then I have a job interview on Thursday. So we have everything lined up to be okay. We just, if they evict us tomorrow, it's gonna set us back from where we need to be. So we're like, ah! I feel like crying, but also I can't do that because then it's gonna stress my boyfriend out more. So. But yeah. So we either have to magically come up with $600 tomorrow,
Mhm.
or hope and pray that the landlord gives us till Friday, or hope and pray that we can figure everything out. Because our backup plan is we're going to get a U-Haul and get a storage unit tomorrow if they tell us we have to vacate, so we can put all of our stuff in a storage unit because we have like $900 saved up. So if we're not putting that toward rent, we're just going to put it toward more important stuff, and like the U-Haul and the storage unit, and then we're just going to stay in a motel for the night until we can find someone's couch to crash on. until I can get my first paycheck, and then once I have my first paycheck, we can work on getting a loan.
Yeah.
So, who's coughing? Are you okay?
Yeah, no, my mom's sick, and she just stayed on the couch.
Aw.
Aww. Should make her some soup.
It's pretty late.
You should make her soup.
She took coffee.
Siggy, isn't it like
Huh?
9:49 the way you are? Almost 10.
They were asleep, dude.
Damn. It's like it's not even like that late for me.
It's like 10.
Yeah.
Supposed to be 9. I don't know.
It's 7:50 here. Surprised Jamie's asleep.
She's like always asleep. Like when she doesn't respond, it's usually like Sawyer's asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's okay. I'll just take over. Don't worry about it. I'm now Jamie. So does this mean I have to make really stupid jokes about you
Yeah,
being
you have
gay
to be
now?
homophobic.
Okay.
And had to be racist towards you.
Okay. Good luck with that. Okay.
So you just made
Yeah.
it right.
Yeah, he did. He admitted he's racist. Jamie was right.
Well, Jimmy's a homophobe, so.
Shame on
So what do you want to talk about?
Come back.
Oh, your mic just cut out for me.
Wait, who?
Dunk.
You said what you want to talk about.
Do you want to talk
About
about
anything. I'm just.
Blizzard and Activision losing stocks?
Oh, you guys.
That's expected.
Like,
You guys are such nerds.
okay,
He's the one that brings
Okay.
this shit up, okay? I only brought up Pokemon because it's coming out this
yeah.
week.
Well, this was revealed this week as well.
Yeah, but like, how can you not see that happening?
I joined and you guys are talking about Pokemon, and now y'all are talking about this.
Okay, Cat, what do you want to fucking talk about?
Other than food.
Aw, well, food's my favorite.
God
topic.
damn it.
I was gonna make ice cream a minute ago, and
Hey.
then I was like, oh, they're doing Sass today. I'm gonna watch their podcast and make myself feel better.
Any anime coming out or like new seasons or anime you watched? I don't know.
Anime.
I don't know.
Um,
I watched Your Lie in April.
Don't tell me about it because that's on my watch list.
you need to watch it. It's
I
been out for a
know.
while.
I'm really bad. Okay.
I want to see a new.
This is my
season.
reaction.
All I heard about it was
You
just
ever-
very sad.
It was, but then
Yeah.
it's really stupid too.
Oh, okay.
I'm watching this anime called 11 Eyes. I think it's kind of stupid.
Okay,
There's-
let's stop.
There's this one I want. Oh, hold on. But.
But
Okay.
anyways, I think it was stupid because it could be solved
Alright.
with shit out. That's all I'm saying. Those are my thoughts on it.
Wasn't there like a anime movie coming out or something?
You know, I was gonna say that there was this one that I watched a little bit ago called The Promised Neverland, and that was pretty good. Oh,
On the
hello.
Black Fire Ninja, how's it going?
Huh?
Tuck in the chat.
He's talking to someone. It's right.
I forgot to pull up the chat. My bad.
Me too.
I pulled it up so I could say hello to people too, even though I'm not even technically supposed to be here. But anyway.
It's fine. Jimmy isn't here.
I mean, we act like we make a big deal about it.
It's fine.
I'm only here because Jamie's not.
I mean, we'd be fine
Yeah,
without it.
it'll just be another episode. It'll
But
be
then
like the
again-
5th episode without Jamie.
Oh,
But then again, it'd be like half an hour talking about
We'd just be talking about video games.
nerdy shit. Nerdy stuff.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
nerdy.
here's something that's political and gaming. China is cutting down hours that kids can play video games,
Okay.
and Blizzard is the one that's trying to appease them so much.
Son of a bitch. Fucking bringing up this again.
Dogfight Ninja,
You want to talk about
Dogfight
political
Ninja, you really
stuff?
didn't miss much. We were talking about how Sword and Shield is a disappointment. We talked about T.I. Okay, you said you were
Okay.
disappointed.
I'm just pointing
We
the amount of
talked about
Pokemon.
nerdy
Okay.
stuff, me potentially being evicted from my house, and then more
We talked
nerdy
about
stuff.
rapper T.I. and his sexual
Well, that's
harassment
anime.
against his daughter.
I guess.
Anime's nerdy stuff too.
Well, I
Lots of
mean,
nerdy
it's not
stuff.
nerdy stuff here, I guess. It's a gaming channel. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
You get what you come for. If you want to talk about political stuff, the stuff going on in Bolivia.
with the election. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's clear election fraud, and then there's
Oh yeah,
riots.
no,
yeah,
they've already.
Yeah.
They've already.
Yeah.
done this.
And they don't have like a
So
president.
are they gonna have re-election?
I don't think so.
Are they gonna need to?
I think they're gonna need to, but I think Mesa is gonna like obviously win because he was gonna win. I honestly think he was gonna win the previous election, but then there was election fraud. But now they don't even have a president.
What's his name again? Not Mesa, but the
I
one.
don't know. He looks so weird to me. he has.
Well, anyways, he landed in Mexico
He what?
for asylum.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, he's in Mexico.
Oh, because like a lot of people are like harassing like his family.
Yeah, I swear to God. What the fuck you want to talk? Hold on. No, let's change topic. Cat, go
Oh,
ahead.
okay.
You have the floor.
Here's something.
Just
Hold on,
so
hold on.
fucking-
I have something that's actually interesting. YouTube is fucking over creators. Again.
Again, as is always like, oh
Did Siki just cut out? All right.
yeah. Okay, time to talk shit about
Okay.
him while he's not here. Oh, damn it.
But they've had this. So the FTC is kind of fucking YouTube over, and YouTube is fucking creators over because of it.
Oh my god.
But then YouTube is like taking that a step further and just continuing to fuck creators over.
What are you talking about?
New
Like there's gonna be another
no the
apocalypse.
new TOS.
Yeah, but no, there's still
Apocalypse
gonna be another
has been
apocalypse.
on.
Yeah, no, but there's gonna be another one because of the kids.
Okay, there's gonna be an adpocalypse that's induced by YouTube. The first one was induced by the media. The second one was like, I don't know what was even the second one. It was because of the fucking no,
PewDiePie.
I don't think it was PewDiePie. I think it was the Karl Matza thing.
Was it?
I thought it was,
The
Paris.
I can say this because I'm gay. What do you call himself? The gay twonk or whatever on Twitter.
Mm.
Whatever. I don't know why that's matter.
Yeah, but he
Wait, if it was on Twitter, why the fuck does it matter?
because he was like complaining about Steven Crowder or whatever, and he was calling him a homophobe for literally
yeah.
calling him by
Yeah.
his Twitter handle. I fully
know,
stand
I
by
know.
Steven Crowder on that one. But yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah, we talked about
Yeah,
that in our
yeah.
earlier Sass, so
But the kids, like the
oh yeah.
advertisement on kids, that's what the new one's gonna be about.
Yeah.
And if your I guess audience is like catered to kids, it's gonna suffer too.
So history channels are getting fucked over because of it.
Yeah, fuck them, they're boring.
But that's oh my god. So then you come across the argument that they're literally trying to erase history or whatever. Because they're demonetizing history channels. And if you get demonetized, then your channel and your videos
You
don't
can't earn money.
get
Yeah.
recommended anymore. Like just they won't appear in recommended feed. So then it becomes like if
Dude, you're making cat paws. I'll be honest with you.
fuck it, what do you
No,
want to
I'm-
talk
I'm-
about then?
I'm emotional. No, I'm sorry. I'm emotionally drained, so I'm just
Nah, whatever.
chilling while
I
listening.
warned you. What do you want to talk about, cat? Come on.
No.
No, let's talk. Since everything is boring, I mean, I'm pretty sure you.
I'm not yawning on purpose while listening to them. God damn it. I'm honestly emotionally worn out, so I'm just sitting here. Hold on.
That's
Okay, so since we
No,
have
you
like
just-
3 people
you
watching,
just-
has anyone subscribed to Disney Plus?
No.
So my friend is a huge Star Wars nerd, and he's subscribed to Disney Plus literally just to watch The Mandalorians. And he said it was
Okay.
like pretty good, but he's very biased, so I don't know if it's good or not.
Okay. All right.
My boyfriend wants to get Disney Plus.
Because of
Because
the
of
Marvel
all the
movies.
stuff they have. Yeah, the Marvel movies. Plus, they have like I think they got like Wally and stuff like
Yeah.
that on there, and old TV shows that we all used to watch as kids.
Well,
and
it's
stuff
Disney.
Like that.
So I think since it's Disney Plus, it's literally gonna have everything Disney. It's gonna have whatever Disney owns. So like ABC channel or ABC TV shows, ESPN TV shows.
Yeah. My boyfriend was excited about it this morning. He was like, "We need to get this," and I was like, "We don't know if we'll have a house tomorrow. Let's not." I gotta like.
I
There you
just
go.
imagine like the meme of like the dude like dabbing his head with like a cloth, and he has like 2 buttons, and it's just your boyfriend, Disney Plus
Yeah.
or house.
Yeah, literally. Well, I wanted to make the joke. Hey, you can get Disney Plus. We'll just be watching it in a motel room. I mean, but yeah.
Oh, Kat,
The-
since you're a millennial,
Hmm.
right?
Am I?
Yeah.
We're all millennials.
Are you going to get a TV provider when you get a house?
What do
So
you
like,
mean,
are you gonna get cable?
Direct
Yeah, are you
TV
gonna
or
get like
something?
cable?
No, no, probably not.
Yeah.
We use like okay, so the only TV shows we watch that's you can't watch on Netflix or something is like Supernatural. The new season of Supernatural's out now, and instead of worrying about getting satellite TV or anything, we just we got the CW app and we just watch it on the
Yeah.
CW app. So it's like why do we need to worry about cable now when we could do
Yeah.
shit like that?
Literally. So like, I have a cable box because I live with my parents, and so
Mhm.
like, I actually only use it as a clock. That's it. It has like a little digital clock on it. I only use it as a clock to look at the time.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's just we don't need cable anymore with all these other different ways to
Yeah.
watch TV.
Like I only watch YouTube, and I'll go to Netflix, and if it's not there, I'll pirate it. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, well, it's like
Wow,
the Steven Universe movie that came out. I watched it on a random ass website. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Like, okay, so like, cable providers are like really worried about like piracy, and they don't want people recording their shit and whatever, but like, yeah,
They can't stop
you
it.
just can't stop it. If anything, someone
there's no
like,
way to stop
worst
it.
case scenario, like if just someone doesn't have like a fucking, what's it called, like a VCR or something to record it to,
Mhm.
then people are just gonna like do primitive YouTube days of idiot or kids with fucking cameras on tripods pointing at the TV. Like, let's be honest.
Mhm.
That's so stupid. I remember that.
I
What's
used to
that
do
day and age?
that. I used to have a camera
Yeah, it was
on a
really
tri. I was
stupid.
like 12 at the time, so
Why?
because I never had a capture card, so I would just like have like a digital camera, like a point and shoot camera on a tripod, because I have a tripod, and I just point it at the TV and be like, here's my recording. And I deleted all those videos off the internet because they're really fucking cringy.
No, but we're at that day and age where there's an app for everything.
Yeah.
So CW, they've got an app so you can watch the new
TBS.
episodes of TV
TBS, I use
shows.
that to watch Final Space.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's the smarter way to do things because, for one, nowadays people don't sit in front of a TV all the time. Normally they're in front of a computer
okay,
screen or
so
a cell phone or
I was
something like
watching
that.
I was watching Tech Quickie, who's like this YouTube channel who like explains stuff around tech, and it's not always cable providers' faults that cable TV is so expensive, like because a lot of like TV channels will bundle shit. So like Disney bundles like ESPN, History, Nat Geo, like all that. They bundle all of it, and then they're like, if you want this channel, you have to get all these other channels no one fucking cares about. So then you end up paying more as the consumer.
And then at that point, you just want to watch stuff online because
Yeah,
it's
it's
easier.
easier.
So
It's way
you don't
less
pay as
money.
much.
Like,
Mhm.
yeah.
Like I said, we're watching the new Supernatural season. We watch it on CW now instead of the CW app instead of like paying for cable or something to watch it. So, I mean, there's just no point to cable
Yeah, there really
anymore,
isn't.
really. You need the news? Well, look online. You can get the news whenever you want, and most of the time it's more recent than waiting for the news to come on in the
Doesn't
morning.
Hulu have like live TV now or some dumb shit? It's like if you get Hulu, you get live TV. with like certain
Oh, I
channels.
don't know. I don't have
I
Hulu.
Live
I,
sports.
yeah, I don't have Hulu either.
I use Netflix and
I'm thinking about
YouTube,
canceling
and
my
that's it.
Netflix account.
Uh-huh.
I'm just getting Hulu.
Uh, we use Netflix all the time, so we were talking about getting Hulu too, though. Once I have a job and we're stable
Yeah.
financially, we were talking about we want to get Hulu and then some other stuff. Like we need a microwave, so we want to get a microwave and stuff like that. So our microwave caught fire.
Oof.
Yeah. One of our roommates was melting butter, and all of a sudden the microwave caught fire. It was an old microwave, so it was bound to happen. But yeah, so we don't have a microwave right now.
Yeah.
It's hard. Life is hard.
that is true.
I can't have popcorn. I bought a box of popcorn and then sat down and thought about it. And I was like, I bought this popcorn when we don't own a microwave. I'm not the brightest.
Can't you like oven cook popcorn though?
You can cook it on the
Yeah.
stove. I've done it before. It's just it was all right. It wasn't great, but
Wasn't
it was all right.
filled with microwaves.
No, it was like it instead of like just popping the popcorn, it kind of like steamed up the butter, and so there wasn't a lot of butter.
That's when you add your own butter and throw some salt on.
Well,
Yeah,
don't you just put the lid on it?
I did,
No.
and it still didn't really work very well.
I
You also have to like keep the kernels constantly moving because if not, they burn and get stuck to the bottom of the pan and stuff.
Yeah.
So you have to constantly like shake the pot. And I burnt myself and everything.
Aw.
It was not a good experience, which is why I stared at this box of popcorn I bought and was like, oh no. But like I said, we have an apartment picked out, and I want to move into that apartment so bad, but we just don't have the money saved up because we've been trying to cover, you know, everyone's bills now because they all left without paying their bills.
Mm.
Because it was my boyfriend's brother left, and then literally like a week later, our other roommate left, which we knew he was leaving. We just didn't know that the brother was leaving. So.
Mm.
So we're down 2 roommates, and now we have all the bills to pay instead of just half of them.
Dogfight Ninja says, I just want internet. You're gonna need a lot more than just internet. Like electricity, so you get internet.
Well, that's another thing we're worried about. We don't know how long we have until because when the brother left, the internet's in his name, and he left without transferring it over. So we're just kind of because we don't have money to switch it over or anything like that now. So we're just kind of like, we'll just keep using it till it runs out, I guess. and then we'll call and be like, hi, we need internet, and pretend like we totally don't know the guy that used to live here. He left his modem and left, and we don't know anything. It's like we haven't even told our landlord yet that he dipped out because we don't want them to kick us out since it's technically only me and my boyfriend, and they know we can't pay the bills on our own. So it's like, ugh.
Yeah. Being an adult is fucking terrifying.
It really is. If I could go back to 12-year-old me, I'd say, please don't want to grow up fast. Enjoy life right now.
Yeah.
The only good thing right now is I'm legally allowed to drink alcohol, alright?
Drown your sorrows. Drink to forget.
Okay.
I was gonna drink tonight because I'm just that emotionally worn out. I just wanted to chill out and drink and relax. And then I was like, I can't do that because I have other responsibilities. Like, I need to figure out how to get to the job interview on Thursday. So I need to stay up till my boyfriend gets home from work and drive there so I can figure out how to get there. So this is my life right now.
Rip. Yeah.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot.
Oh.
Oh, on important news.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
Australia's burning and Keishan's there, and it's
Oh,
no good.
yeah, and the president or whatever, some political figure there is
Yeah.
like, it's not real. Climate change isn't real.
Oh no, I fucking messaged Keishan about it. I was like, dude, are you okay? Like, shit's burning over there. And he's like, yeah, it's fine. Like where it's burning, it's like an hour away. I'm like, oh shit.
Oof.
I was like, the only thing we're affecting us here right now is the smoke.
Mm,
I'm like, all right, man, we'll be careful.
yeah.
Good. Because there's fires like all over.
Yeah, and there's like protests happening in Australia because their main energy source is still coal.
I mean, that's not a place. Let's be honest with
Sorry,
you.
what?
So that's a lot of
Yeah.
places, though.
What's
Yo, what's up, Tim?
Oh yeah, and I think it was India has like really bad air pollution
Oh yeah,
because they burn shit this time of year and have fireworks and all that.
the
And
farmers burn
so many
stuff and
cars.
all.
Yeah.
It got super quiet for me for a minute there.
Oh.
Like, I'm really worried they're about to cut off my internet because y'all cut out for a good few minutes or a few seconds there. Like,
You're like, well, this is it.
I was like, all right.
Little does she know I definitely don't think.
I'm like sitting here like, oh shit, this is it. I don't have internet. Also, hi Tater.
That is technically correct, Tater. Oh, we did? Cut out?
What the fuck?
For a sec.
So it wasn't just me. It wasn't just me.
Maybe it was
everything.
literally both on mics, so we're just like, fuck it. I'm trying to keep an eye on audio levels now,
You
yeah.
give up.
Well, it was really weird. I was like sitting quiet, so I just kind of sat here for a second and just listened and waited for you guys to come back.
Oh shit. I don't know what to say.
Yeah. I don't know. But,
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
there's like plenty of topics we could talk about right now, but like I don't know what to talk about. Cause like all, well, like
Pick one.
all the topics I'm thinking about now are seasonal
Or
stuff.
gaming.
So we could talk about them next week if we run out of shit.
Oh, we're talking about seasonal stuff.
So like, what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
Are y'all loving like the Christmas songs already?
I haven't listened to radio, so I haven't even heard Christmas songs.
I'm the person that I was singing Christmas songs this morning just because. Like, I saw like a YouTube ad for something Christmassy related, and I started singing All I Want for Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Is it getting colder where you guys are? Dude,
Oh,
it's
hell
so
yeah.
fucking cold where I am. It was like 30
Dude,
degrees.
I bet it's cold fucking
Yeah.
right now too.
It was like 30 fucking degrees.
Like, how fucking cold is it right now? We're at 31 right now.
Alexa. Oh shit, no, never mind. It's gonna say where I live.
So we're freezing.
Alexa, stop. It's gonna be like, the weather in where you live is... That was a bad idea, holy fuck.
Dude, that would have been great. This podcast would not gone up.
It's 23 degrees where I am right now.
Yeah, not that far off. I mean, I can tell you something. What was it?
Oh,
Monday.
oh,
Monday went to school,
overnight
right?
it's gonna hit 17
What?
degrees where I am. Or like early morning.
Early morning here is gonna hit 12.
Right now it's 54 degrees outside.
I wish it was 54 degrees where I am. It's so cold.
I'm waiting on snow, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. Going back to my story. Monday I went to school, right?
Nobody cares.
I got there
Fuck you, homophobe.
and I was like, "What the fuck?" Anyways, I rolled down my window and I'm just like, what the fuck? Because it was like snowing a little bit, like those sprinkles was down. I was like, what the fuck? And I wasn't paying attention. I was like, wow, it's snowing already. And then I look around. I was stopped in the parking lot and I was like, there's nobody here. I forgot that we were closed for Veterans Day, so I fucking went to school for no fucking reason. I felt so stupid.
Oh, dude, I can't tell you how many times I've done that.
No, but like it wasn't even my fault. Like my teacher worded it where they said that, oh, you have a test on Monday, and then next week you have to turn in your project, and there'll be no school on Monday. I'm like, okay, because it's the same Monday either. I was like, okay, but yeah, I was like, ah. So I get back like an hour later, and my mom's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Oh yeah.
Like, well, it's closed,
Oh yeah.
you know?
So Tata, so Jamie is not here, so Kat's filling in. So I'm being racist towards Kat. Kat's being homophobic towards me. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not really happening.
What,
That
it's
was
Not
a joke.
really.
To be honest with you.
I could see
Drunk's trying to be
if they're
funny.
calling him. Never mind. It's just I don't know if I can say certain words on Twitch. Never mind.
Message
Taylor, just ignore it. I'm
message
being
me the
dumb.
word. I could say if you could say it or not. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
of
know.
course.
Okay, well yeah, I can sit here and call him a cocksucker and all that shit, but you know.
Well, I mean, he posted a cock and.
I mean,
so,
haven't I
hey.
called myself a faggot on stream before? So,
Yeah.
I think Jamie has literally.
I mean,
Yeah,
you did it
so
all.
Jamie has literally said the N word.
I mean, you even showed a cock.
Let's not talk about that.
The missing
So,
episode. Wait, how many do we have missing? We have 8. Is 18 missing too?
Fuck, I gotta check. Let me go to this.
I think something happened in episode 2.
Oh yeah, one episode got lost because I was not paying attention and not uploading Sass.
Oh, was it like they didn't have sound or something like that? Something got fucked up. So no 8, you
Yeah,
lost
okay.
8. Because
So
you're like, oh, we can upload
no,
it.
we have. I think we're only missing 8.
Mhm.
That's about it. Well,
But we're gonna get rid of 18, I think, for some reason.
18. Here, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I think it might have been an inappropriate podcast for something. I don't know. Oh well.
I guess I'll go back and watch 18. This is. It's fine.
I don't know. I might not be 18.
Oh, was
you
it
know?
the stream where Jamie said the N word? Cause
Maybe.
I'm keeping that. Cause
No, that was a
yeah.
Minecraft
So
one.
technically, Jamie could say that. She's allowed to say that.
Mhm.
But whatever. Like I'm not gonna read it.
If you wake up tomorrow and your Twitch is down, you know why. you're not gonna be too worried. You know
No,
why I
it's
got taken.
it's either gonna be taken down for me showing a dick, me calling myself a faggot, and Jamie saying the N word.
That's up to society to
Yeah.
decide. Tater, I'm pretty sure that Twitch is still
I can't see the chat.
Come at
What
you.
did you say?
I mean,
he
hey,
said, what if you
if
identify
you're
as that?
if you're a girl with big boobs, you can do anything. Cause you know, Twitch in their neck beards.
Did you just call Tater a big big kid?
I'm sorry. I assumed your gender.
What?
No, I was referring.
What is going on?
I was referring to the
What?
Illuminati situation.
Yeah, where she threw the cat over her head, or where she spit vodka into your
Everything.
cat's mouth.
I literally said the N word. So
Mhm.
But they don't do anything
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
when,
Of course not.
cause like I don't know. I
And they can't lose some of their biggest streamers to fucking Mix anymore. Or to YouTube.
They stopped getting on to anybody. They're like, all right, we're
I
going
mean-
with that side.
let's be honest. Who's next?
I know Courage, JD.
Oh yeah,
went to
and
YouTube.
someone else. Goliath, I think his name is.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. He went to Mixer. I think I don't think Dr. Disrespect will go, but I think someone of like his caliber will go next. You know what I mean?
Who? Chifu?
Tfue.
Nick Mercs?
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Tfue got bought out.
Or Nick Mercs, to be honest with you.
I'm honestly thinking about moving to Mixer, but like
I fucking called it. I fucking knew it.
I'm gonna wait like another 2 months to see how like they are doing.
The end of the
Yeah,
year.
I'll wait till like they release like Ninja's numbers at like before and after. If okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So
fuck?
here's my problem with me moving to Mixer. So I don't have that much followers. So like when I stream nowadays, I only see like the same like 4 or 5 people. My average is like 2 to 3 viewers per stream. Like those are just my analytics. So like if I move to Mixer, I'm not gonna see that same number. It's gonna be like 0 for every stream until like I build my like following back up. Cause yes, I have my Discord.
Or I mean, you could let those
Yeah,
people
so
know
I'm
you're moving.
gonna let people know I'm moving, obviously. But like it's up to them whether they decide to come and watch me now or watch me when I move before, or if they want to stay on Twitch.
Watch me, Nene. Watch me flip, flip. Watch me, Nene.
Watch us get
Okay.
copyrighted on YouTube for that. Like, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
No, you can have like 5 seconds of a
Yeah.
song before.
Nah, they're gonna mute like a minute or two after
Yeah,
doing that.
no, that's Twitch. That's Twitch. Oof, that.
Dude, Dunk is so easily triggered. To be honest with you.
Mhm.
Kind of.
Fucking outrage culture. now and then.
Okay, there's not like if it's like personal, then yes, I get triggered.
So, apparently everything fucking personal.
No. So like stuff. So
That
like
was a
stuff that
lie.
happens on my YouTube and my Twitch, I get triggered easily. So like with the whole Twitch muting like 5 minutes of my audio, even though there was no copyrighted music, and like 4 minutes of that,
Mm-hmm.
that really pissed me off. If you move to Mixer now while so I can't even fucking read that. If you move to Mixer now while new small time gamers are just starting, you have a better chance to be noticed. That is true. That is true. But like I definitely, if I move now, I probably would only get like 10 followers on Mixer. And that would be me not getting paid for like another 5 years. Because I've been streaming on Twitch for like, I don't know, like 4 years, I want to say. Right? And I only started getting paid last year.
What paid? What do you get paid?
I get bits and subscribers and ad revenue now.
Oh.
Where's Siggy and Jamie's cut?
Yeah, what? No.
I never, hold on, how much? I think we got like 10 bits on Sass ads. So that's like so that's like 5 cents, not even. It's like like I don't know, I think it's like 3 cents or something like that for 3 of us.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
get a penny, dude.
I honestly got to look at the analytics per Sass stream when ads revenue started going to affiliates, because then that's like the actual money. Like I could check it right now. Like let me go to last stream.
Well,
Oh god.
hey, I gotta go because in 5 minutes my boyfriend goes on lunch break and I have to talk to him about the
Okay.
house and stuff. So I will talk to y'all later. Thanks for
Have a
having
good one,
me.
Cat.
Good.
Bye. Pray for me. Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Alright.
Okay. So are you gonna really look
Yeah,
at that, or what's going
I
on?
gotta find it. Tuesday. Let me look at the ads. We made 3 cents. Tuesday.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. Oh, apparently today.
What you mean, Tater? You want in the car? Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh, it's Tater saying. So y'all want to pick me up? I'll join. I'll be the bed. You want to get Tater in here? I know we've been gone for
sure.
like an hour and a half now.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
It's up to you. I'll keep going. Do you want to keep going?
He's here. Some deal.
Yo, what up, Tater? Jamie's gonna wake up and be like, "Why is Tater and Cat in
The fuck did Cat
in the
and
group
Tater
chat?"
going when
Yeah.
I'm not here.
So
No,
Tater,
shit,
what, how's
Tater,
your
how's it going?
week going?
Dude, it's been fucking hell, dude. It's not even funny how much shit I gotta do.
Oof.
I lost my car, bro.
No.
How'd you lose your car?
It got totaled. I was in an accident.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Like your
Yeah,
fault or
totally.
their fault?
It was their fault.
Oh, okay.
But it got totaled, so I needed insurance paid for everything to the car at least, so I broke even. But I have no money for a car for me.
Gotcha. Damn, dude, that sucks.
Luckily, because insurance paid for the car, it's paid off.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
My credit right now looks great, so I can get another car with maybe lower payments. But I wanted a cash car, man. I wanted a car that I could just pay once and not deal with payments.
Yeah, no, I get that.
But you need initial down payment, and I don't have the like $2,000 it takes for
Yeah.
a cash car. I'm gonna have to do the one where I pay installments.
Mm.
That's rough, dude.
And this is it's just a whole bunch of shit, man.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah,
I
bro.
don't deal with bullshit.
It's cold. I'm trying to get another job because this one ain't paying me enough.
Where are you working right now?
I work in a liquor store delivering alcohol.
You still there?
I worked at another liquor store. I used to work at one.
What the fuck?
And I went to another one. But
Yeah.
it's not paying me enough, dude. I need to move mosey on somewhere
Yeah.
else.
Yeah,
Trying to
no,
get
that's
with them
understandable.
as a driver or a warehouse worker.
Oh yeah, they pay well.
Mm-hmm. Be real good.
What then?
What? So I'm just looking at channel and Alex.
Let's go. Oh. But yeah, sorry you missed Tater. Jamie Tater. Fuck, I ain't talking about.
Sorry, I missed who?
Jamie.
Where's she at? Oh, where'd she go?
I don't know. Like, we think she's asleep or she can be dealing with
Family
know.
stuff.
Yeah.
other
So,
shit.
yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, dude, that's fine.
So yeah, now you have to be
Yeah,
homophobic
'cause-
to me, and I have to be racist.
Okay, no,
Dude,
stop.
don't ask me.
These aren't
'Cause
replacements.
I'll go over
I'm
the fucking.
kidding.
Yeah, like this.
There's a line
I'm
I'll cross.
kidding.
You're putting these people in position.
Oh,
I'll
I
scratch
honestly
that line.
don't care. Like, I'm all about free speech, so you can literally say whatever the fuck you want to me. Honestly.
Oh, can I get the channel back?
I mean, I don't really care.
Mm.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't know. Like,
shit
I'm
like
not trying, dude.
It's just like, dude. Okay, so I did Uber the other day, right?
Mhm.
And I had gay guys in my car, and I don't care if you're gay. I don't care. It's just whatever. But they
Yeah.
were making out super fucking loud,
Sorry.
like lip smacking, like and I'm
Some
like,
wet kisses, huh?
my rear view is on them like perfectly, and I wanted to move it so it wouldn't be in my peripherals, but it would be too obvious. So I just left it as is, and I was kind of making kind of hard turns just so they kind of get off each other for a second, because they were
Yeah.
like all over each other, and I was like, I don't want to fucking hear this. And I could hear them whispering to each other like super like inappropriate shit, and I was like, oh my god, dude, I want this fucking ride to end.
That's so funny.
And it's just like, I'm like, I don't care, dude, but like,
Does
any
Uber
couple at the
get
time,
tips?
the tips
Yeah.
go to me.
Did they give a
100%.
good tip?
They gave me $1.
It
Wasn't
wasn't worth it.
wasn't
Nah.
worth
Oof.
Now I'm just looking at cars online. See if I can find one. Pretty decent price.
There's like a lot of resources that you can do now to get good cars.
I mean, my brother works at a dealership, and I'm sure
Oh
he can
yeah,
cut me a
dude,
deal.
that's probably like the best option for you then.
That's what he did in my last car. I had like 5-year warranty on it, so it was like if I had any problems with it, you know, I could take it to the fucking
Yeah.
shop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't dealerships like try to scam people like a lot? Yeah, like 100%.
Oh yeah.
So if like you honestly,
Because they
yeah.
get paid on
So if you
commission.
don't know what you're doing, you're gonna get scammed.
Oh, because yeah, well, you don't know. Or you'll pay for shit you really don't need, or you'll get some sort of warranty that you don't again don't need.
Yeah.
You just never know. My brother, you know, it was. I think the car was like, I think it was like 14,000, but he put off the first payment for like 4 months, and I paid like 2,000, 3,000 of it a year,
Mhm.
and then a year, exactly, dude, not even joking, exactly a year after I bought the car, I got into an accident. The day before my birthday.
That sucks.
Damn.
hmm
Damn.
He literally put on Facebook a shout out to my brother and is getting his first car exactly a year from now. And then I got in this accident and I told my dad, hey man, send him a pic of my car and say, yeah, doing just fine a year later.
Just find a year later. It's you posing in front of the wreck.
And then another thing is, it was my niece's, his daughter's birthday, and I was heading there after a drop off. So when my parents got there, they're like, hey, by the way, Tater got into an accident with the car. And they're like, fucking dude, is he okay? They're like, yeah, he's fine. He's just at home, slightly concussed. And they're like, God damn it, man.
Holy shit. That's crazy.
I'm fucking dealing with that physical therapy in school.
So were you at fault at all?
No, it wasn't my
So
fault.
the other person was at 100% fault. That's great. That's probably best case scenario then.
Yeah. Yeah. It sucks that my back was hurt when I was working, but you know, I gotta work.
Gotta get that bread.
Yes, I do.
Yep. Alright.
Now I'm just looking at cars right now.
So, wait. What are you using right now to get to work?
I have the rental. The insurance paid for a rental.
But
I have until Monday.
Oh.
So I have to find a car by Monday.
Yeah, no. Makes sense.
I think the cheapest I can get one maybe is like 5,000, 6,000 for a fucking Chevrolet Cruise. I'm hoping to take it down to 6,000, but it might be 7,000.
Yeah. Rentals are fucking expensive. My mom got into a wreck recently. I say recently, it was like a couple months ago, but it was like 700 for like a week.
If you go to, it doesn't work in my city, but there's this fucking app called Fair.
Well, it's like $300 like a day or whatever. Like, yeah.
No, it's I guess Uber drivers can rent cars from there.
Yeah.
And they give a discount for Uber drivers. They'll take off like 140 off your down payment or whatever the fuck it is. I was gonna use it, but there's no cars in my fucking city.
Damn.
I was like, fuck.
No. I think I know what you're talking about though. But yeah. Dude, I can't sleep.
Alright, so you want to end it?
I mean, I'm good. Unless Sarah wants to talk about.
Terry, you want?
I just turned to drive. I don't care. What do you mean? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I don't know what you want. What do you want?
Nothing.
What do you want?
Nothing. I'm just seeing if he says anything else before we called it, man.
I don't really know what the fuck you want me to say. I'm just a surprise guest.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know
I'm not trying to put pressure on you. Don't have to say anything.
you kind of just did though. So. gonna call me out there.
All right, this has been the Sass podcast. We had Kat earlier. We got Siggy, and
Hey.
save the best for last, Tater.
Those
All
are
right, have a good one. We'll be back next week, Tuesday. Yeah,
Maybe.
for another Sass. Maybe I don't know. JB's probably gonna text us and be like, "I'm up," and it's gonna be too late. And yeah, I'll be live tomorrow at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, and I shall see you then. Peace out.